You're listening to the Hamish and Andy podcast.
Don't ruin it.
Oh, don't sound so sad.
Come on, don't ruin the end of the show.
Of course I won't.
You always do.
That is one man's opinion.
We've got some guests in today watching the show. None of them want you to do it. There was a show of hands who would like to hear you read a rubbish comic, and no one put up their hand. And then I check whether they've got hands. They do. The stats, the survey was flawless. It was perfect.
You say that, but listen to this. Can I read you a quick email?
No, you can't. I'm not interested.
Carol has written in.
I've got 10 more that are against it.
But this is just you don't. What are they, prawn crackers?
Yeah. I've got some
prawn crackers, right?
I got some prawn crackers.
Good.
Don't read it because I can't
see that you're conditioning yourself for China.
Yeah.
How's this? Obviously, terrible. Don't head into the microphone. It
well,
puts
I'm
people
saying,
off.
if no one cares about your thing.
When obviously there was a Cyclone Tracy hit Darwin, there was a special cyclone edition of the Australian Women's Weekly. What was inside the back page? Fred Basset. When Australia is at its lowest, what can pull them out of despair? Basset from 1975. She's got it. She's sending it in.
Comedy's
Just an
changed,
example.
mate. No one likes it anymore.
Classics live on. Some of the funnier bits of the Bible are still funny today.
Decide whether you're going to do it or not. Cause
I'm definitely doing it. It's a great Basset today. It's a sort of a sitcom like Basset. Fred's line in this Basset is very Friends-esque.
Well,
I think a lot of people will be going, that's almost Chandler in dog form.
Well, I'm going to prime myself for, a trip to Beijing.
Yep.
With some prawn crackers. If you would prefer me not to do that over Fred Basset, say I.
Well, you're just going to annoy all the Basset fans.
Well, no. If you prefer me not to, say I.
Well, I prefer you not to. I.
Okay. Well, then you have to. I've got here.
Nay.
I will not do it. I will not do that. What I've done in this cup, because they're very dry prawn crackers. I have mixed up what we'll probably be eating for breakfast in Beijing. It's just Wheat Bix crushed through with prawn crackers. It's the ultimate mouth dryer. If you take a massive full spoonful of that, and Basset's been kind of, going on a little bit, so I'm only going to give you 30 seconds
save a Basset.
No, 30 seconds after you take this to make it, to read it out. If you have this breakfast, this Beijing breakfast...
Well, I'm not going to be able to speak.
Well, that's your thing. Otherwise, I'm going to have to eat prawn crackers through it.
God, you're just such a jerk.
You gotta fight for your right.
Listen to Fred Basset on the radio.
Now, I tried that earlier, that amount. It hurts.
So what do we got here? Crushed up Wheat Bix and prawn crackers.
And crushed up prawn crackers.
They're probably the two driest things in the world.
You've got to show me the empty cup once you've done it. That's a sample serving. Serving suggestion, sorry.
If you dropped this in Bass Strait, you'd dry it up.
Yeah.
Spirit of Tasmania could become a bus. That's how dry this stuff is.
Photos will be at hamishandandy.com.au. Are you going to go? Because you've only got 30 seconds before I'm going to start eating prawn crackers again.
Today's Basset is a 2-panel Basset.
You haven't eaten yet?
Well, just letting people know. All right.
No coughing it out. Your timer starts now. His mouth is dry. You're going to have to start because you're 6 seconds in. Well, don't cough it out on the floor.
I can't say anything. Today's Basset is a 2-panel Basset. In the first panel, Fred's mail owner is coming in the kitchen and he says, "Boy, I'm ravenous." Fred's just on the ground, but his ears are pricked up. In the second panel, Fred's female owner says to the husband, "You'll just have to wait."
You got 2 seconds, otherwise I'm starting eating.
She says, "You'll just have to wait." Fred says, "Story of my life." You've ruined the punchline. You went over the punchline.
Yeah. Was that it? Great.
What do you mean? I'm ravenous. Then she says, "You'll just have to wait." Then he says,
the closing music
"Story
up.
of my life."
Oh, that's not platinum.
Yeah, it is. If you'd listened.
Platinum Basset.
Oh, just getting a bit of fluid back in. It's Fred making an observation on how he often doesn't get food.
Thank you very much for being with us this afternoon.
Story of my life is a very clever thing for a dog to say.
Hamish was just looking for liquid in all the cups around. I'd moved them away.
Almost going to drink this ink out of a pen. I can't breathe.